This is Million Dollar Kid. He's a 12-year-old, 15 three-hands buckskin gelding.
Very windy day.
I covered the talking points in the earlier part of the video where Lading was riding him in the field, but the wind was so strong that I discovered when I reviewed it that most of the audio was pretty well garbled, so I'll reiterate what I've said. But he's quite a horse in all respects, especially for anyone looking for pure pleasure on the trail and don't have to want to deal with any issues. I mean, this guy is up there with the best. I usually call a horse of his quality an 8 to 80 horse, meaning an 8-year-old to an 80 can ride him if they have any confidence at all. In his case, since I haven't had an 8-year-old riding, he's a 10 to 85-year-old horse. My granddaughter has ridden him, and she's 10, and I've ridden him many times, and I'm 85. I'm the 85-year-old. He's had a ton of trail experience, and he's been ridden many a time in field trials involving dogs and birds and all kinds of confusion. When he was 3, I had him professionally trained, and he's set in his gaits. He does not require a rider to know anything about getting the horse in a gait. He's push button. He'll also stand perfect to mount. He neck reins superbly well, I might add. He backs, loads, clips, doesn't hesitate to go anywhere you ask him, crosses water, down timber. He's traffic safe. He's rock solid on the trail. He's extremely smooth and very willing to move out if you ask him, but he'll also poke along if you're in a group of non-gaited horses. He's not at all spooky, and he's very easy to catch in any size field, and he's very people love him, and I'd rate him up there with the best. He has no faults or bad habits, and I'd rate him a 1 to 2 in disposition. I'm just trying to show you that he'll move cows. I don't say he'll cut them, but he'll certainly move them for you. Matter of fact, they're all hightailing it toward me right now. He will absolutely go anywhere you point him without hesitation and without concern. object is to show he's traffic safe, but this is not a heavily traveled road, so it may not get done. Here comes something. Go ahead. These are three novices that only one has been around horses.
It's the horse statue.
And she's going to clean his foot. Yeah. This is the grooming team. And don't forget his tail. Oh, you're going to do his hind foot too, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
If you'll pick it up for me.
Yeah, I think you will.
Yep. Here, here.
What a crew, huh?
You must have told them to touch them lightly before they...
Uh-huh. Let him have him know that they're there. Yeah. Okay. This is the boring part, but I thought we'd go ahead and show you that he saddles perfectly calm in every respect. And we've been riding him up and down hills, so Danielle's using a breast collar on him to keep the saddle from sliding back on her. His name is $1 Million Kid, alias Kid. He's 12 years old and 15.3, so he's a big boy. And to give you an idea of the proportions here, Danielle, the lady that's riding him, is 5'11". But he's a rock-solid, fantastic horse with a disposition of between 1 and 2. And although I don't rate him as a kid's horse, I think about anybody that could ride him, anybody that could ride that's got any confidence at all, could have no problem with him. And he does it all. He neck reins, he backs, he loads, he clips. Oh, I meant to use the clippers and show you, but they're up at the house, so that's all right. We'll forego that one. He crosses water. He goes anywhere you ask him without hesitation. And just up there with the best. He's had a ton of trail time and has had a lot of time in, oh goodness, what do they call it? Where they work with dogs and birds, field trials. my grandkids are going to be here this week, so I'm hoping I can catch one of them and let them ride him. One of them's 9, one of them's 10, you know, in that general vicinity. So you'll see that kids can ride him. And then I plan on riding him. And I'm the extreme opposite. I'm that old guy to the tune of 85. So I can truthfully say he's a 8 to 85-year-old horse. Okay, then, yeah. Go ahead and get on him. It stands good to mount and all that sort of thing for us old people especially. And then just take him on out to the trailer and I'll be out there. And we'll load him to show he loads good, he clips good. Clips beautifully, just stands perfect. Okay, I'm going to shut it off and I'll meet you out there in a minute. Well, I said I was